Dear students, I wish a very good morning to all of you. We have discussed nouns, its types with examples, and noun numbers in detail already. Today, we are going to discuss the last topic of noun numbers part 2. Nouns number part 2. In this part, we shall discuss some specific nouns which are used always singular and which are used always plural. For example, first of all, we are taking the topic certain nouns used always singular. They take singular verb with them. In case of subject verb agreement, it is a very confusing topic, but today I shall make it clarified in a very simple and easy way so that we can't commit any mistake while solving these exercises. The nouns which are used always singular, of course, these nouns seem to be plural because they have s at the end of them. These words end with s. That's why they seem to be plural, but they are never plural. They are always used as singular. They take singular verb with them. For example, mathematics, physics, economics, politics. These subjects end with s, but we shall never use a plural verb with them. For example, mathematics is a very important subject. Physics, economics, politics. These subjects which end with s always take a singular verb with them. Next is innings, news. They played an innings, not an inning. This s does not make these nouns plural. They are always singular. For example, news. I heard a news and the news was true. The news was fake. For example, we shall always use singular verb with them. हम इनके साथ हमेशा सिंगुलर वर्ब का यूज करेंगे. इस एस से हम ये ना समझ लें कि ये प्लूरल हैं. दे आर ऑलवेज सिंगुलर. नेक्स्ट इज एडवाइस, poetry, furniture, information. These abstract nouns or common nouns are always singular. They take singular verb with them. For example, I want to give you an advice, not advices. इनका प्लूरल बनाते समय हम एस लगाकर इनको प्लूरल नहीं बनाएंगे. इसका कभी भी एडवाइसेस नहीं हो सकता, पोइट्रीज नहीं कह सकते, फर्नीचर्स नहीं कह सकते, इंफॉर्मेशंस का प्रयोग भी नहीं कर सकते. अगर हमें इनको प्लूरल फॉर्म में यूज करना है तो वी शैल यूज सर्टेन फ्रेजेस बिफोर देम टू मेक देम प्लूरल. आइए देखते हैं वो कौन कौन से फ्रेजेस हैं जिससे हम इन नाउन्स को प्लूरल फॉर्म में यूज कर सकें. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आर्टिकल्स ऑफ, items of, pieces of. In this way, we can make them plural. Otherwise, they are always used in singular form with a singular verb. For example, I bought many articles of furniture, not I bought furnitures. I heard many items of news regarding COVID-19. Not I heard many news. This is incorrect one. To make it correct, to make it plural, we have to use a phrase items of before this particular noun. The next is information. Information is always used in singular form. But if we want to make it plural, use it as a plural noun, we have to use the phrase before them, pieces of information. I want to give you some pieces of information, not I want to give you some informations. ये इनकरेक्ट सेंटेंस हो जाएगा। तो ध्यान रखिए आप, इन सभी के साथ हम सिंगुलर वर्ब यूज करेंगे और इन सभी को यूज करते समय ये सिंगुलर नाउन्स हैं, सिंगुलर नाउन्स के रूप में ही इनका प्रयोग होगा। यदि आप इस टॉपिक को ध्यान से देखेंगे, ध्यान से इस वीडियो को देखेंगे, इसको समझेंगे, तो आप कभी भी इससे रिलेटेड एक्सरसाइज में गलती नहीं करेंगे। इन केस ऑफ सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट, ऑलवेज यूज सिंगुलर वर्ब विद दीज पर्टिकुलर नाउन्स। देयर आर सम मोर एग्जाम्पल्स। Go through the exercise in detail and know which one more nouns are there in this group. And the next is, some nouns are there which are always plural. They are never used in singular form. We have to understand this topic. For example, there are some instruments or tools which always work in pair. A single blade, a single side can't work properly. For example, scissors. It has two blades with a fulcrum between them. A single blade can't cut a piece of cloth. It can't work properly. These two blades are essential to function with it. For example, if we want to cut a piece of cloth, we have to cut with the help of scissors. For example, this has two blades, a pair of blades. That's why this is always used in plural form. Scissors. हम कभी ये नहीं कहेंगे bring a scissor. No, bring scissors. Next is tongs, जिसे हम चिमटा भी कहते हैं। For example, वो कुछ इस प्रकार से होता है। If we want to hold something with the help of a tongs, then we shall hold it like this with the help of two sides or both sides of the tongs. With the help of single side, we can't hold anything. We can't hold anything. In this way, this is used in pair. That's why it is also plural. It takes plural verb with it. The next is pliers. Have you heard about pliers? Have you heard about pliers? Pliers? No. Have you heard about plash? Yes. What is a plash? Tool. A tool for an electrician. An electrician has a plash, but it is not plash. It is pliers. Plash नाम का कोई टूल नहीं होता। Plash एक पेड़ का नाम है. It's the name of a tree. But most of the people call it plash, not pliers. But actually, it is pliers. It also works in pair. It also has two sides, two arms, with the help of which we can cut an electric wire. We can hold a wire having an electric current. Electrician uses this pliers. So, future में कभी भी आप इसे plash नहीं कहेंगे. It is not a plash, it is pliers. Next is spectacles. For example, this is a spectacles. This spectacles has two glasses for these two eyes. I haven't seen a spectacles with a single glass. If it has a single glass, it is useless. That's why spectacles, it is, in short, it is also known as specs. Binoculars. Binoculars also has two lenses. In the same way, we always take it as a plural noun, spectacles. Yes, there is a word spectacle, but it means something else, not spectacles. Spectacles is something else. It is always used in as plural noun, but spectacle is a scene. It is something else. It means something else, not this one. In the same way, there are some dresses which are also used in pair. It has two legs. For example, are trousers, shorts, jeans, pants, socks. We shall never call them trouser, short, jean, pant, or sock. This is wrong, grammatically wrong. It is always used in plural form. This S doesn't make is singular. This is always with this trouser. If we remove this S, it doesn't mean that it is singular. It is always used in the same form. For example, I want to purchase a trousers, not a trouser. I want to purchase a pair of trousers, shorts, jeans. This is my pants, not pant. Socks, we have two socks always. We don't wear a single socks. That's why these are always used in plural form. Next is collective nouns. There are some collective nouns which are always used in plural form. They take plural verbs with them in case of subject-verb agreement. While they have no S at the end of them. They seems to be singular but are used in plural. As these nouns seems to be plural but are used in singular. In the same way, these nouns seems to be singular but are used in plural form. For example, poultry, cattle, people, gentry, crowd, folk, etc. They refer to a group of persons or things. For example, cattle. Let's take one example. Cattle is a group of animals. The cattle are grazing in the field. इसके साथ is नहीं लग सकता because it is a plural noun and it takes a plural verb with them. The cattle are. The people are. The gentry are. Not is. The crowd are. These nouns are always used in plural form and they take a plural verb with them. And the next, some other nouns are also there. We shall never say thank. We can say thank you. But if we want to say only thanks without you, then we must say thanks, not thank. It is always used in plural. Assets. I have a lot of assets. Assets means property, possessions. What do I have? What do I belong to? Next, savings. I have a lot of savings in my bank account, not saving. It is always used in plural form. Ashes, not ash. In this way, these nouns are always used in singular form and these nouns are always used in plural forms. Try to understand this topic seriously and solve an exercise based on these exercises. This creates ambiguity among the students. Ambiguity means confusion, dilemma. इनके साथ वर्ब यूज करते समय हम कंफ्यूजन में हो जाते हैं कि सिंगुलर वर्ब यूज होगी या प्लूरल यूज होगी. अगर आप इस वीडियो को 2 बार ध्यान से देखेंगे तो इट विल बी वेरी मच क्लियर टू यू एंड इसका जो कंसेप्ट है वो आपको समझ आ जाएगा और इससे संबंधित किसी भी एक्सरसाइज में आपसे कभी कोई गलती नहीं होगी. तो आइए इससे संबंधित एक एक्सरसाइज भी हम करें. एंड दिस वॉज ऑल अबाउट नाउन एंड इट्स नंबर्स, हाउ टू मेक plurals from singulars, how to use singular nouns, how to use plural nouns, which are used singular and plural both in the same form with the singular or plural form, which nouns are always singular, which are always plural. If we want to make them plural, then which phrases must be used before them to use them in plural form. Thank you.